Արցախաշոր սրբազան հայր, արժանապատիվ հայրեր, սիրելի ծխականներ և սիրելի հարեգաններ։ Այսօր անշուշտ ուրախալի առիթ է մեզի համար, այսօր առիթն է, որ մեր սրտանց երախտագիտությունը հայտնել մեր սիրելի հայր Սահագին, և ցեզի համար ջոխ հայդակիր մպատրաստած ենք, որ երևի մի քիչ հետո կսկսենք։ Your Eminence, Reverend Fathers, Sts Vartanantz parishioners and friends, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this program to say goodbye. It is a bittersweet occasion to say goodbye to our beloved pastor, Hayr Sahag. We have a rich program in store for you, but first we'd like to bless the table, and I would ask His Eminence Archbishop Anushavan to bless the table. We'll then have a buffet lunch, and we'll start exactly in 1/2 hour from now. Thank you. So, Pazan.
On difficult occasion, I would like Hayr Sahag makes the blessing of the table. With your permission. Okay.
Անմհոր եւ որդվո եւ օգուն սրբո ամեն օրտնեսի սեղանս եւ սեղանագիցքս անվան փոր եւ որդվո եւ օգուն սրբո ճաշակեսու խաղության պես գերագուրս որ բարգեւ յալը մզդիարն է օրտնյալը դերի բարգեւսյուր ամեն Amen.
Folks, I would ask that we start from the back and work our way to the front tables. Go to the back and the Ladies Guild will serve you. The Ladies Guild has prepared a very rich meze light lunch for you today. So let's start with the back tables. Get up and serve yourselves. And we'll start the program in roughly 1/2 hour. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience. As you finish up your lunch, we'll get started. As I mentioned, we have a rich program today. Our church and affiliated organizations will take the opportunity to express their thanks to Hayr Sahag and their thoughts on his service. Hopefully, we'll do all of this briefly because there are many speakers, and hopefully we can get through this without moving from afternoon into evening. So let me begin. As I mentioned earlier, this is sort of a bittersweet occasion for us. Certainly, we're disappointed over losing Hayr Sahag after 5 years of stellar service to this community. But at the same time, I believe the community is proud and happy. First of all, for Hayr Sahag's elevation to becoming the prelate of Greece, but also proud and happy over the service that he has provided us. Over these 5 years, he's helped us navigate a very difficult time in this community. Obviously, we went through COVID, which was a big challenge. But also, frankly, in the ups and downs of community life, we had come off a very challenging period in the history of Sts Vartanantz. And Hayr Sahag provided us with a measure of stability and balance that we sorely needed. And for that, we are greatly thankful. It's a pleasure, Hayr Sahag, to have worked with someone who leads not only by speaking, but by listening, who is thoughtful, reserved, and absorbs the different opinions of the community. And a community like this, we all know, is very diverse. If there are 10 people, there are 20 opinions. So we're very thankful, Hayr Sahag, for your service, and of course, wish you well on your upcoming challenge in Greece and beyond. So before I open the program to our speakers, I want to acknowledge our head table. Uh, of course, Sarpazan needs no introduction, nor does Hayr Sahag. We have to Hayr Sahag's left, the chairman of the Church Board of Trustees, Haraj Mesrobian. We have Badveli Joe Garabedian from the Armenian Presbyterian Church in Paramus. To Sarpazan's right, we have Mr. Adam Sarafian from Washington, D.C., who is the chairman of the Prelacy Council. And also needing no introduction are Ded Vahan and Yeretskin Magi, who have been with us for many, many years. So let us begin the program. Again, I have to stress, this is a brief program, so I'm hopeful that everyone will speak no more than a few minutes. Let us start with the Board of Trustees Chairman, Haraj Mesrobian. Haraj?
Kerashunor Sespazan Hayr, Okeshunor Harsud, Arjanavadik Kahana Hayrer, Badvarjan, Askain Varshjan Abenadet, Arkeli Hürer, Sireli Nerganer, Foskes Anklereno Bidesem, Kaitsverci Kampofem Hayreno. Առաջին հերթին ուզեմ շնորհակալություն հայտնել մեր դիպնած միությանն. I would like to thank the Ladies Guild for today's preparation and everything that we see here today. It's their doing. Thank you, ladies. Usually at gatherings like this, friends, acquaintances gather to reminisce, to remember good days and bad days. But this is not the usual occasion for us. We are here to say farewell, to say goodbye to someone who's been with us for the past 5 years, for someone who's served our church for the past 5 years. And in order for me to reflect on the past 5 years, I have to state some facts. And based on those facts, I'll conclude. It is a fact that when Sahag joined us, it was really difficult times, challenging times with COVID, with changing priests. The community was facing some challenges, and thanks to Sahag, he was able to lead us through difficult times. It's also a fact that in the past 5 years, we went through really major projects in this church. We had major fundraisers towards the air conditioning, our heating system, getting prepared for Valpar's visit with painting, doing the stairway. I mean, it took lots of effort, and Sahag led us in those efforts. I don't want to take away from the board members in those days. They really worked hard, and they contributed tremendously for our fundraisers. But the truth of the matter is that Hayr is the face of this church. He's the key to people's hearts and to people's pockets. I always say, maybe this would sound kind of harsh for some people or awkward, that the relationship between the board and the priest or the pastor is a partnership. And no event or no project would succeed if one of the partners doesn't do his job. They're doomed to fail. So we thank Hayr Sahag for being here with us for helping us do all these major events and leading us through them. It's also a fact that in the past 5 years, within the past 5 years, actually it's 3.5 years because we kind of lost a year and a half for COVID. We prepared for Veapar's visit. Sahag had a tremendous role in that. And we also celebrated our 65th. And in doing these two events, Veapar's visit and the 65th, Sahag really persisted on involving the youth in our committees. And for anybody who was present at the 65th anniversary celebration, you had seen the involvement of our youth that day. So in closing, I would like to thank Sahag for his service, for his dedication, and for his leadership. On a personal note, I've been working with Sahag for the past 3.5 years, 3 years as the treasurer of the board, and this past 6 months as the board chair. I would say I will miss our conversations. We used to have some serious conversations about how to make things better for the church, for the community, and we were really planning on big things. Unfortunately, now we have to start, maybe not over, but we have to start it with the new pastor who's going to join us in the future. Սովորաբար այսպիսի հանդիպումներուն բարեկամներ ընկերներ կհանդիպին եւ հին օրերը կհիշեն, իրար կհիշեցնեն ինչ օրերով անցած են, բայց այսօրվա մեր հավաքը տարբեր է, որովհետեւ խոսենք անցի մասին, որ վերջին 5 տարիներուն ծառայած է այս եկեղեցվո, եղած է մեր հետ մեր դժվարին պայմաններուն, եւ այդ բոլորը կուզեմ փաստերով ներկայացնել։ Առաջին հերթին փաստ է, որ Sahag երբ մեզ միացավ, վրա եկավ COVID-ի շրջանը, կահույթը կանցներ դժվարություններ է, եւ Sahag-ի միջոցով կրծանք այդ բոլոր դժվարությունները դուրս գալ։ Երկրորդ փաստը այդ է, որ այս 5 տարիներու ընթացքին կամ ավելի ճիշտ 3.5 տարիներու, որով 1.5 տարին արդեն COVID-ի գործունեություն բամաճի գծան են։ Շատ մեծ հանկանագություններ եղած են եկեղեցու համար, եկեղեցու բարելավման համար, ինչպես զովաճի սիստեմը կամ ջերմաճի սիստեմը բոլորովին փոխված են, ջերմության սիստեմը։ Veaparի այցելության համար բավական լուրջ նորոգություններ եղան, եւ այդ բոլորը եղան Sahag-ի օժանդակությամբ, Sahag-ի առաջնորդությամբ։ Հոս չեմ ուզեր անդեսել հոգապարտության դերակատարությունը այս բոլորի մեջ, բայց եւ այնպես, ինչպես գիտենք, եկեղեցվոմը թեմքը ներկայացուցիչ միշտ եղած է հովիվը, եւ հովիվն է, որ մարդոց սիրտը կգրավի եւ մարդոց կրբանները կփանա, որս չամբուր։ Նաեւ մենք այս 5 տարվա ընթացքին ունեցանք Veaparի այցելություն, որը շատ մեծ աշխատանքի գարուդ էր, ծրագրային իմաստով, եւ ունեցանք մեր 65-ամյակի գաշկենույթը։ Պետք է ասել, որ յուրահատուկ էր այս երկու վերջին սերնարկներում, որ Sahag-ը անպայման գտներ երդասարտներն էր արել այս մասնախումբերեն ներս, եւ անոր 65-ամյակի ներկա էր, տեսավ, որքանով մեր երդասարտները այդ օրը գործի վրա էին։ Վերջացնելով խոսքս ուզեմ շնորհակալություն հայտնել Hayr Sırpին, ասելով որ շնորհակալ ենք ձեր առաջնորդության, շնորհակալ ենք ձեր նվիրումին, շնորհակալ ենք որ մեր հոբիվն եք այս վերջին 5 տարիներում։ Եվ նաև եզրափակելով խոսքս ուզեմ շնորհավորել Հայր Սահագին իր ընդրվելու համար Հունաստանի թեմի առաջնորդ։ Շնորհակալ։
Thank you very much, Hiraj. Moving right along, we'll invite Mr. Adam Sarafian, Chairman of the Prelacy Executive Council. Adam?
Kerashnor Sırpazan Hayr, Kerabadiv Hayr Sahag, Arjanabadiv Tervahan Yevyeretskin. Thank you all for coming. I want to say today is a bittersweet day as we both celebrate the selection of Hayr Sahag to be the prelate of Greece, but it's also a sad day in that we're losing a truly remarkable priest that we've had in our prelacy. As you know, New Jersey has had an absence of a priest for a little while before Hayr Sahag was assigned. It was a decision that Sırpazan and the Religious Council made to fill the needs of the New Jersey community. We gave you our best. We gave you our vicar of the prelacy. We sent him here. It was a good call. He's done a great job for your community. At the same time, we haven't been able to use him as a vicar. One of the biggest problems we have in our prelacy is our shortage of clergy. It's not just for this church now, but many of our parishes have this problem. Our goal, and I want to express to the community, is to have a deadhide in every church. We don't have that now. We're working on that. We've been working on that for a while to address that. We've been making some progress regarding that. It does take some time. But we recognize that, and we will be working with your community to address the shortage that you have in the future. But prior to Hayr Sahag's selection, we were hoping that in the future we would have someone so we could free Hayr Sahag up so he could visit the different communities, much like Sırpazan does, to celebrate Badarak throughout the prelacy. And unfortunately, we didn't reach that point where we could do that with Hayr Sahag, where he could serve truly as a vicar for the prelacy. In his new role, he'll be visiting the churches in Greece, whether it's in Thessaloniki, Athens, or Crete. He'll be reaching out to the community there. But we truly hope that we will see him back in the prelacy in another role sometime in the future, however many years that may be. But we thank him for his service to not only the New Jersey community, but his service to the prelacy. He's been a great addition across our prelacy. He's very soft-spoken and quiet, so you don't always know how much he's been involved, but he's been a true blessing that we've had. And Hayr Sahag, we thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you very much, Adam. I'm going to turn now to our church and community organizations. I'll begin with the ARF Drogomide and AYF Arsen chapter, represented by Yervan Keshishian.
Very Reverend Father Sahag, Dirvahan, Yeretsinagi, Reverend Joe, and our guests. On behalf of the ARF Drogomide and the AYF New Jersey Arsen, I want to extend our heartfelt congratulations to you on your election as Prelate of Greece, Hayr Sahag. This is a significant and well-deserved recognition of your dedication, leadership, and unwavering commitment to the Armenian Church and community. While we are incredibly proud of your achievement, we also feel a deep sense of loss as we say goodbye to someone who has been such a cornerstone of our community here in New Jersey. You have been more than just the leader of Sts Vartanantz and the Vicar General of our Eastern Prelacy. You have been a true friend, someone who embodies kindness, wisdom, and humility. You've managed to juggle many responsibilities here, leading our parish, serving as the Sarpazan's right hand, and pursuing your PhD at Fordham University, all with grace and effectiveness. It has been a pleasure to work with you both as a Gomide liaison and on various committees over the years, including the Vehapart visit and our 65th anniversary most recently. You are easy to work with, you embrace ideas, and you inspire others to contribute. Your dedication to our youth, including your unwavering support of the Armenian School, Sunday School, AYF, Homenet Men, and Hamaskain, has left a lasting impact on all of us. The collaboration and support you've shown towards our ARS chapters is also apparent in the contributions to their programs, further strengthening our community. Beyond your work with the youth, I'll always cherish our time together at our office and studio, creating recordings of your reflection series on our green screen. And those moments weren't just about delivering sermons, they were about keeping our community connected when we needed it most. Your embrace of live streaming was also pivotal in keeping the doors to our church open virtually during challenging times. Your influence didn't stop at our parish alone. You played a vital role in working with the ANCA on high tide efforts, ensuring our community's voice was heard both here in New Jersey and in Washington, D.C. Your leadership during the Artsakh War, from helping to organize fundraisers to standing with us at protests and marches, demonstrated your deep commitment to our people and our cause. We are profoundly grateful to you for helping us further the goals of the ARF DRO, preserving our Armenian culture, defending the rights of Armenians, and ensuring that our community here remains strong and vibrant. Your work has inspired us all, and your legacy will continue to guide us. As you move on to your new role in Greece, please know that you will always have a home here in New Jersey. You have left a lasting mark on our hearts, and while we will miss you dearly, we take comfort in knowing that you will continue to inspire and lead others just as you've done with us. Thank you, Hayr Sahag, for everything. May God continue to guide you and protect you in all that you do. Sin charitiria, in kalidihi, shnorabor dev hachohuchun. Thank you.
Thank you, Yervan. Moving right along, I'll invite Dee Movsesian to speak on behalf of the Ladies Guild. Dee?
Well, let's start. Your Eminence, Archbishop Abishaman Kanyalyan, Very Reverend Father Sahag, Reverend Joseph Karabejan, Reverend Father Baham Kuyumjan, Colonel Adam Sarafian, guests, parishioners, and friends. Some of this is going to be repetitious because everybody knows and loves Hayr Sahag, and we say the same thing. But I'm not going to change my speech, so I'm going to say what I said anyway. And I have my Ladies Guild executive behind me, in case anybody wants to get mad at me. So, we all knew this day would come when we would be saying farewell to our beloved Hayr Sahag. What we didn't know is that he would be elevated to a position across the ocean in Greece. As Vicar General, we had assumed he would one day in the future take up residency at the prelacy in New York. I guess we should never assume. You all know what happens when you do. For the past 5 years, many of us have worked alongside Hayr Sahag for the betterment of our church and community. We faced many obstacles, but with his calm demeanor, profound wisdom, and strong presence, he led us where we are today. Hayr Sahag has played an integral part in bringing our church and sister organizations together in support of Sts Vartanantz Church. He has encouraged our youth to serve on the altar, to participate in the Salt and Light program, and recruited teenagers as junior counselors at Shushani Camp. On many Sundays, but especially on holidays, our altar servers wearing the newly imported white shabiks from Armenia adorn our altar alongside Hayr Sahag and our archdeacons. It is truly a beautiful and spiritually fulfilling sight to behold. Hayr Sahag has always been a supporter of our Ladies Guild. Looking back, I believe he has attended every function we have hosted. One of his favorite and frequent expressions is that the Ladies Guild is the backbone of our church. And then invariably, he would turn around and ask us to prepare a luncheon or host a meeting, and we do it with pleasure, as we could never say no to him. As you embark on a new chapter of your journey, we want to express our heartfelt appreciation for your unwavering dedication, inspiring sermons, and compassionate leadership. We will miss you, Hayr Sahag. On behalf of the Ladies Guild, we present you with love and appreciation, a gift, which we hope will remind you of our crazy but hard-working ladies of St. Vartanantz. Thank you.
Thank you, B, and thank you, Ladies Guild. I'm curious to see what such a large gift might be. Maybe you'll indulge us, Hayr later.
Carry on.
Kashkar? Okay. Later on, we'll do a poll. Moving right along, I'm going to invite Meher Azezian from the Men's Club. Meher, are you with us? Okay, Meher just left. Fine time for the Men's Club to be abandoning us. All right, we'll get to Meher in a moment. I'm going to move on to our ARS chapters. I'm going to invite the ARS Bergen Armenui chapter, represented by Margie Babikian. Margie, are you with us? Okay, at least Margie's here. Ramense.
Your Eminence, Archbishop Sts Armenian, Very Reverend Father Sahag, Reverend Joseph Narasyayan, Very Reverend Father Vahan Kuyumjan, and Sts Maggie. It is an honor to stand before you as we gather to celebrate, express our heartfelt gratitude to a remarkable individual, Hayr Sahag, whose dedication and service has profoundly impacted our community. Hayr, your journey with us has been a testament to faith, compassion, and unwavering commitment. Your leadership has been a guiding light, illuminating our path with wisdom and grace. From the moment you arrived, you embraced our community with open arms, open heart, infusing our lives with your profound spiritual insight and warmth. Your tireless effort in fostering unity, strengthening our sense of belonging, have created a sanctuary where everyone feels welcome. You have been more than a spiritual leader. You've been a counselor and a pillar of strength, during times of joy and sorrow. Your ability to connect with people of all ages has left an indelible mark in our hearts. As we bid you farewell, we carry with us the lessons you have imparted and the example you have set. Hayr, on behalf of the ARS Bergen County Armenian chapter, we extend our deepest gratitude. You will always be cherished part of our community, and your contribution will be remembered and celebrated. May your next journey be filled with the same blessings and fulfillment that you have brought to our lives. Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks very much, Margie. Moving right along, I'll invite Susie Takvorian on behalf of the ARS Shakya chapter. Susie? Going once.
I'm here.
Բարձրաշնոր Հանուշավան Սքվազային Թանելյան առաջնորդ Երևանին թեմի Տերաբադի Հայր Սահագ Եմիշյան նորնդիր առաջնորդ Հունաստանի թեմի հոգևոր հայրեր և սիրելի հյուրեր շատ սիրելի Հայր Սահագ մեր բոլոր ընկերուներուն կողմէ մեր սրտակին և լավագույն մաղթանքներով Ցեզի բարի հաջողություն ուզենք մաղթել ծեր նոր առաջնորդական պաշտոնի մեջ։ Հոմի շակի մասնաճյուղին համար և ինչպես բոլորնիս համար այս գիրանի դարօրինակ գերբով քաղցր և թարմ օրմն է։ Հայր Սահագին 5 տարիներ հոմին ցույց տված բարեկամ մոտեցումը զորավիտ և նեցուկ ըլլալը մեր բոլորին վրա անչնչելի տրագան տպավորություն մսկացել։ Բարեպաղթությունը Հունաստանի հոմեր հոմի ընկերուներուն է, որ ծեր առաքելության օրհնությունները պիտի վայելեն հաջորդող դարիներուն։ Ինչ ենք։ That's what? Բարով երթակ չեք ասել այսօր։ Պիտի ասենք այլ ցտեսություն։ Թարցյալ շնորհավորություններ, ցեզի հաջողություն և բարի ճանապարհ։ Եվ անգլերենով թարգմանեմ։ On behalf of all, here's the Hayr Sahag. On behalf of all the Ingeri's, our heartfelt and best wishes for your new election. For Shakya chapter, as well as for all of us, this Sunday is a bittersweet day. I think I just heard that word about 7 times today. For the past 5 years, Hayr Sahag has corroborated, encouraged, and shown us unwavering support and has left an enormous impression upon us. That's a hard shoe to fill now. It is fortunate for our Indianer in Greece that they will enjoy your blessings in the upcoming year. Farewell once again, or see you later. Congratulations and best wishes. Thank you so much. God bless.
Շնորհակալություն ընկերուհի Սյուզի։ Այժմ կհրավիրեմ հոմի ագնունի մասնաճյուղի ներկայացուցիչ ընկերուհի Թալին Աբկարյան Քոչարյան։ Պրամեցեք։
Քերաշնոր Տերանուշավան Սրբազան արքեպիսկոպոս Թանելյան, Քերաբադիր Տեր Սահակ Ծայրակույն Վարդապետ Եմիշյան, Արժանապատիվ քահանա հայրեր, Ասկային իշխանության առաջնորդության ադենաբեդ Արամ Սարաֆյան, Հարկարժան հոգապարծություն, Հարկելի քույր կազմակերպություններու և միություններու ներկայացուցիչներ և ներկաներ։ It is fortunate for our Indian in Greece that they will enjoy your blessings in the upcoming year. Farewell once again, or see you later. Congratulations and best wishes. Thank you so much. God bless.
It is with a deep sense of gratitude that we gather here today to bid farewell to our very Reverend Father, Hayr Sahag. As Hayr prepares to embark on a new chapter in his journey of priesthood as prelate, we are honored to have had this opportunity to express our appreciation and love for all that he has done. It is no understatement that in 5 years, Hayr Sahag has done monumental things for our church and community, as everyone has said, during the time when we truly needed it the most. Shortly after his arrival, we were faced with a pandemic and its impact, all of which served as the biggest of challenges to overcome. As we reflect on Hayr Sahag's successes over the years, there are two very important words that come to mind describing his monumental achievements: challenge and renewal. Ironically, these are two words, more so themes, that occurred many times in the very words and writings of His Holiness Catholicos Karekin I. Catholicos Karekin I was motivated by a challenge. In his own holy words, and I'm going to quote, "A challenge makes a person take issue with something. A challenge means to be faced by the kinds of problems, to confront the kinds of situations in which you test yourself," end quote. Whether it was the pandemic, its aftermath, the loss of our Artsakh, or this ever-changing world, Hayr Sahag has been an adaptive leader who anchored our faith during times of challenges. He taught us and he reminded us to grasp our faith and hold tight to God's promises. He reminded us that it is the beauty of our faith as the first Christian nation never to relent in the face of adversity and to hold fast. The second appropriate word to emphasize today is renewal. Renewal is understood as the Christian promise to the individual human soul. But as Armenians, it also speaks volumes to our historical development in our homeland. Today, it speaks to the renewal of our Sts Vartanantz community via the trust and relationships Hayr Sahag built, the change he fostered, and the example he set as a man of God. Through these actions, Hayr Sahag taught and reminded us that our steadfast Armenian Christian faith serves as a source of hope, endurance, and perseverance, all of which has allowed for this renewal. Dearest Hayr Sahag, on behalf of the ARS Agnuni chapter, thank you for being our beacon of light, or as we say in Armenian, Mer Luisi Paros. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to our spiritual well-being. We will never forget the many successes and the camaraderie you enriched back into our community and our church. May your journey to Greece be filled with grace and divine wisdom as you embark on this holy journey of faith and service. We will miss you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ngeri Tallinn, for those very thoughtful comments. Moving right along, I understand that Meher Azezyan had an emergency and had to leave. So in his place, the men's club message will be delivered by Hagop Tekeyan. Hagop?
Արիվենյան թեմի առաջնորդ Պարտաշինոր Ստեփան arczepiskopos Ամշոն Կանդինյան, Արիվենյան թեմի առաջնական փոխանորդ Կերաբադիև Հայր Սահակ Կիզիշյան եւ Արժանաբադիև Դերվան Քահանա Ումջան եւ Բադրելի Խոսեփ. I'm covering for Meher. I will read his message. On behalf of the men's club, I would like to congratulate Hayr for getting elected as prelate of Greece. Although we are happy for you for this elevation, we are saddened that we will be missing you and your support of the men's club. We really enjoyed your presence at our meetings and functions. Our cigar nights will not be the same without your Hayr. We thank you for your service, support, and wish you the best for the future. Thank you again.
Thank you, Hagok, for pinch hitting. Moving right along, we have a special guest appearance. For those of you unaware, before Hayr Sahag came to Sts Vartanantz, he actually served elsewhere in the eastern region, in the eastern prelacy. For a short period, he served as the pastor of our church in Worcester. And we have today a group of devotees from the Worcester Armenian community who've traveled all the way here for today's luncheon. We're thankful for your presence. And we understand that you've got a 3-hour drive heading home, so you may need to leave early. So we'll invite you now to give your small gift presentation to Hayr. Harametze.
Kerashnoor, Anushaban Vartanantz, Kerabadiv, Hayr Sahag, Darafin Vartabedian, Padveli, Hostet Darabedian, Yev Arjanabadiv, Dervahan, Yegeretin Magi Huyumjan. I am Ani Agmurian, I am the Vice Chairperson of the Worcester Board of Trustees. And yes, Hayr was our Hayr before he came to New Jersey. And he served us for 5 years. I don't think there are words that I can say on how much we love Hayr very much. It came to a shock for us that when we heard that he is leaving us, but for a very good reason. Hayr Worcester cannot be more than proud of you with your elevation. We love you very much. We're going to miss you. And it's not a goodbye. It is, of course, see you soon. So from Hayr Ardag, Arabian, and from the Worcester Board of Trustees, we want to present you this gift.
I don't know if you can see, this is a remarkable piece of art. That's Banage for actually Sirpazans. I'm not Sirpazan yet, but thank you, I will use it later. But this is beautiful, thank you again. As she said, Worcester was my first home in the US, but doesn't mean Jersey is second one. Because God's home is my home. So Worcester is God's home, Jersey is God's home, so it's my home.
I see, Hayr, that you continue to choose your words carefully. Okay, moving right along, I'd like to invite Marina Yakubian, the principal of the Narek School, to say a few words.
Partirashonor, Sirpazan Anushaban Armenian, Kerabadiv Hayr Sahag Yemishian, Arjanabadiv Kahana Hayrer, Harkedi Hürer, Sireli Nerganer. Երբ լսեցի գամ երկու օր առաջին թե ես պետք է երկու բան ասեմ երկու վարյան երկու ժամ երկու օրեր չեն փավեր Hayr Sahagi գործունեության մասին խոսելու արդեն ես իմ անգունտիր եղա մյուս դիվչունները քրմիությունները ինչպես ներկայացան եւ իրենց խոսքերը ներկայացուցին Hayr Sahagi մասին խոսեցան Ես մեր փոքրիկ Նարեկ վարժարանի մասին մի ամբիլ իսեմ։ Նարեկ վարժարանը փոքրիկ, բայց մեծ ընտանիք։ Այս հարգին տակ ունեցավ Hayr Sahagը։ Hayr Սուրբը երկուքար մեզի, փոքրիկներուն է փոքրիկ կլար, ուսուցիչներուն է ուսուցիչ, իսկ մեզի մեր բոլորին հասի արավ։ Այնքան շատ բաներ կան ասելիք Hayr Սուրբի մասին։ Մեր ժողովներուն, խնամական մարմնի ժողովներուն, ամեն անգամ որ ներկա եղած է, անպայման իր միտքը երբ որ ներկայացուցած է մեզի շատ բան սորվեցուցած է։ Շատ շնորհակալ ենք Hayr Սուրբին եւ Նարեկ վարժարանը, մեր աշակերտները շատ պիտի գարոտնան ձեզի այսում։ Թեև մենք պիտի գործընծնենք ձեզի, բայց կգարձեմ, որ Հունաստանի հայկական վարժարանը, կգարձեմ, որ ունի փոքրիկ քաղաքն և վարժարանը, շատ պիտի փախտավորվին ձեր ներկայությամբ։ Մենք ձեզի շատ պիտի փնտրենք մեր խնամակալ մարմնի, ուսուցչական գազմի և դնորենության անունով բարի երդ կմաղթենք ձեզի։ Ձեզի միշտ պիտի հիշենք։
Moving right along, I'll invite Sona Tekeyan and Arto Kiremichian to represent the Sts Vartanantz Sunday School.
Sahag, Kerabadi Sahag, Arjanabadi Dervahan, Babili Jogarabedyan. Harkeni, Mr. Chairman of the Executive Council, dear Board of Trustees, and fellow parishioners, on behalf of the Sunday school students and staff, we congratulate you, Sahag, and we thank you for your guidance these past 4 years. 4 years ago, Sahag invited Arto and I to become the directors of the Sunday school. We thank you for that privilege.
Sahag, I know that we all take it as a given that we are Armenian Apostolic Christians. Most of us are Armenian Apostolic Christians in the church, in this building, and in this gathering. There have been a couple of occasions when Hayr Sahag has made special comments, both to us and also at Sunday school events, in particular our graduations, which have kind of taken us out of the routine of identifying ourselves as Armenian Apostolic Christians and reminding us of some bigger things. One particular graduation, he reminded us that our mission in Sunday school is to educate children in things that will impact them for eternity. There's an infinite timeline ahead of us, and Hayr Sahag used that opportunity to remind us of that. On another occasion, when Hayr Sahag was speaking with us privately, he reminded us that part of our work is to make people better. That also takes us beyond just the idea of being a unique Christian community. It reminds us to look for ways to become better, to make each other better, to raise children to be better. And our promise is to keep those goals in mind, even when we no longer have the opportunity to be guided directly by Hayr Sahag and to work directly with him, as we've enjoyed for the past 4 years.
May God continue to bless you as you travel, as you serve, and take on the new responsibilities in your new role. I don't think you realize right now how much we will miss you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to invite Ngerui Floria Kirshgerian from the Hamaskay, New Jersey chapter. Rametse.
Բարձրաշնորհ Տեր Արշավան Սրբազան Թանյանյան, Գերաշնորհ Հայր Սահակ Եմիշյան, Արժանաբադի Տեր Վահան Խույնջյան և Երեցկին Մանգի, Արժանաբադի Բադվելի Ջոզեֆ Կարապետյան, հարգելի քույր կազմակերպություններու ներկայացուցիչներ, հարգելի ներկաներ։ Համազգային հայ գրթական և մշակութային միության անունով սրտի խոսք ուզեմ ուղղել Գերաշնորհ Հայր Սահակ Եմիշյանին։ Համազգայինը իր նշանաբանով լույսով լույսին գկործե Նյու Ջերսիի մեջ առողջ թափով իբր մշակույթի օջախ։ Համազգայինը իր բարով, երգով ու թատրոնով իր առաքելությունը կներկայացներ հաղորդիս մեջ, իմասնավորապես անոր երիտասարդ խավին։ Համասկայինի վարդականությունն է գարչած մնալ իր ազգություն, հենարան դառնալ հայ եկեղեցին, հայ դպրոցին եւ հայ մշակույթին։ Անցած 5 տարիներու ընթացքին մենք իբր անհատներ, ընտանիքներ, միութնականներ բադիվը ունեցած ենք Հայր Սահակ Հեմիշյանի ներկայությունը վայելելու կաղուտից մեջ։ Հայր Սահակ միշտ անդրադարձած է մշակույթի կարևորության։ Ան քաջալերած է երիտասարդությունը եւ բաժնեկցած է անոր հետաքրքրությունները, ամրապնդելով եկեղեցի մշակույթ փոխհարաբերությունները։ Այս հրաժեշտի բահուն համասկայնի մեծ ընտանիքի կողմից ձեզ կմաղթենք ամենայն հաջողություն ձեր ապագա ծրագիրներուն ու հեծասահ ճանապարհ ձեր հոգևոր կյանքի մեջ։ Աստված օգնական եւ ցտեսություն հարցած։
Most of the speakers today are addressing Hayr Sahag from the Sts Vartanantz standpoint. But I think it will be interesting for us to hear from people who know Hayr Sahag from a different standpoint or from a different angle. So I'm hoping that Badveli Joe will give us a few minutes of his reminiscences and his best wishes for Hayr Sahag. Badveli?
Kerashkar Sipazan Hayr, Kerabadim Haksuk, Arjanabadim Der Hayr Yeretzkin, Yeri Michaelots, Der Horanon, Insme Arach Benkeresver, Pets, Watching Hartje. Ինձի համար ոչ թե միայն բադիվ է այստեղ գանքներ և հարեմատություններս էլ Հայր Սահագին իբրև հովիվ մեր հայ երիցական եկեղեցվո պարանոսի, բայց նաև իբրև այս եկեղեցվո զավակ, իբրև այս իրակնորյայի աշակերտ, իբրև թմրևանեցի, իբրև Սենեգակից Հայր Սահագին, իբրև Զարայագից Արևելյան Թեմին, and I'll repeat it in English. It is not only an honor for me as the pastor of the Armenian Presbyterian Church to wish Hayr Sahag farewell and many blessings, but also as a son of this church, as a son of this Sunday school, as a student of the seminary of Antilias at the same time as Hayr Sahag, as a roommate of Hayr Sahag. For me, it is an honor and a privilege and a blessing to wish Hayr Sahag not only farewell, but also that God may hold him by his hand, that he would make his path smooth, and that all the blessings of the Lord would continue with him. I can see the work that he has done among you. I can tell it just by the way you were greeting him today. He was always very hospitable to us. My personal relationship with him was never anything but cordial and brotherly. And so I'm going to miss him as a brother in Christ who lived nearby and served at the church where I grew up at. Even though I find myself in a different church now, you can be sure that I will miss him. So on behalf of the Armenian Presbyterian Church community, but also my own family and myself especially, I wish you Hayr Sahag Աստված ձերգետ բռնե հաջողություն քեզի եւ վստահ եմ որ օրհնությունները պիտի շատան այս նոր հարցեր պաշտոնին դեր օրհնեցես
Thank you very much, Badveli. Moving right along, I'm going to invite Garo Torosian of the New Jersey Home Management.
Գերաշնոր Սրբազան հայր, Գերաբադիվ հայր Սուրբ, արժանաբադիվ հոգևոր հայրեր, հարգելի հյուրեր եւ սիրելի ներկաներ։ Այս վերնողը ուզեմ փոխանցել Հոմեդմեն Նյու Ջերսիի սկաուտության, սկաուտ խորհրդի եւ վարչության անունով մեր շատ սիրելի հայր Սուրբին։ Քերաբադիվ հայր Սահակ Եմիշյան։ Հրաժեշտի այս պահին շնորհակալությամբ կխոթարին դարիներու ձեր ծառայության եկեղեցվո եւ մանավանդ Հոմեդմենի հանդեպ։ Ողջալուրջ խորհուրդներով եւ ձեր մասնակցությամբ զորավիկ կանգնեցաք Հոմեդմենի մեծ ընտանիքին։ Մեծ համար գլխուր բահման է, բայց եւ վստահ ենք, որ աթենքի հայ քաղուտը պիտի օգտվի ձեր հասկասիրական եւ գրոնական ցուցմունքներեն։ Կմաղթենք ձեզ առողջություն, անմար ջրաչանություն, մնացեք բարով եւ բարի ճանապարհ Հոմեդմեն Նյու Ջերսիի վարչություն։
Shnagalachun Yechbai Garo. Folks, this brings us to the end of the formal speaking program. The Board of Trustees agreed that we should provide an open mic for a few minutes in case anyone else would like to say a few words. This is an opportunity for anyone who has something to say it, as long as you keep it within 2 minutes. So, if anyone would like to say a few words, Harametze.
Sorry, for those of you who don't know me, I'm not a stream-chan. I just want to represent one group who I don't feel like got to speak today, and those are the Datevazis. Hayr served as our leader at Date for many years. That was where I first met him, like 13 years ago, so it was a really long time ago for me, but he really supported the youth, especially at Date every summer. And I know from speaking with my fellow Datevazis that we will really miss him as well, and his presence there, and just being a guiding figure and leader for us, and for everyone who's had the opportunity to go to Date. It's really a beautiful experience and a beautiful time for the youth to be fully embraced and involved in their, faith and learning, and it's just been really special for us to have Hayr Sahag with us. So we will miss him very much, and so will I.
Thank you. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Richard Sarajan? How can I say no to Richard Sarajan?
Until Batfali Joe spoke, I thought I was the first member of our parish that Hayr Sahag saw. But I forgot that Batfali Joe was also in Antillas when I visited Antillas, and Hayr Sahag reminded me that he visited the seminary, and we participated in the mid-Lent function at Surf Nishan, and that he was there when I spoke at that dinner. As a prelacy chairman, you have the honor of really interacting with the clergy as part of the training, as part of the assignments, as part of the religious council, as part of the events that take place when various occasions happen. And it has been truly an honor to work with and know Hayr Sahag for the entire time he was here in the United States, and watch his progress getting his degree in Boston and his studies here. We're going to miss you, Hayr Sahag, when you go to Greece, but we're very happy for you. And I'd like to challenge our community that the best thing we can do to honor Hayr Sahag is not to just praise him here today, but to pick up the torch that he's handed to us and continue to run with that torch and continue all of his work here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Richard. Much appreciated. Okay. Anyone else like to take a crack at it? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, if not, we're going to move to the final part of the program. Harach, we have a cake cutting ceremony, as it were. Okay, who's in charge of the cake? Ladies Guild? Okay, we're going to bring the cake up here, I assume. Fortunately, today is a dignified event. We do cake cutting and not pie throwing. So just hold on one moment while they unveil the cake.
Great job, Dad. Great job. After you finished, nobody was following. They were like, look, we're not following that.
Thank you, Maro. I think for the cake cutting, Hayr, we're going to need you to stand in front of the table here.
I would like to invite Board of Trustees members to come here. Հոկապարտության գոմեն կուսենք ուշանվերմը փոխանցել հայ սուրբին հավանաբար այս վարյանին չի գնանք կորդատել հայ սուրբին but it'll come in handy down the road.
Wow, that's too small for the ring. That's super. Wow.
It's a ring.
Arshuk, if you have anything to add, please, we're all here for you.
Thank you, Antranik. I don't have anything to say per se, but because everyone said something good. One of our clergies mentioned that it feels like your funeral. Everyone is saying good things. I hope this is not that part. But again, I said my part in the church. Those who were in the church, they heard my message. But I want to take this just a couple of minutes to share again my thanks to, give thanks to everyone, not only the people who are here, but also the people who are away, but here with the Spirit. Because this community has given me a lot of things. Being here or being far, they gave their shares in many different ways. So I want to acknowledge every one of you, all our organizations who spoke today. Thank you for your kind words. And I really appreciate because I felt that my service impacted in a way that you resonate that. And that's what I want. Because you can serve, you can lead, but when you can see the fruits of that service, it gives you even more incentive to work, to do more. Therefore, within this experience that I have in New Jersey, I will continue my service in Greece or in different perspectives, areas in our lives. Once again, I want to thank all of you because you are a family to me. And as I said in the church, I wasn't just sharing the word of God, the gospel of our Lord, but also I shared myself with you. So to have that, we need to have that connection, that relationship, and you showed that. So thank you for your trust. Thank you for your kindness that you had. And my only word is continue the torch, as Richard said. Continue taking a torch and share it with your next generation. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose your trust. Don't lose your humanity. Just be who you are. Share your faith. Share yourself. Have faith in you. Have faith in God. And continue living true Christian life. God bless you all once again. This was a remarkable experience for me. As I said, this wasn't a second home for me. It was God's home for me. So you are my people who live in God's home. God bless you, and in the future, I wish you have a wonderful, successful years to come, and probably better pastors coming in. So fingers crossed. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. God will bless you as He blessed you until now. He will continue blessing you. Once again, thank you. Thank you, Amtran.
Hayr said you're making him emotional. Well, I want to grab onto a comment Hayr just made before we close today's program. He said, now we need to think about a new and better pastor. I think we all understand that this has all been made possible through the foresight and wisdom of the prelacy and Anushavan Serpazan, who recognized 5 years ago that New Jersey, one of the largest, strongest parishes in the prelacy, was in need. We really needed a refresh. We needed a reset. And Serpazan, thank you for helping facilitate that by helping us to bring Hayr Sahag here. Of course, now we have the same challenge all over again, so it's our hope and expectation that we'll figure out a good solution again going forward. But we'll handle church affairs tomorrow when the Hokap Artsuchun meets. No more of that for today. I'd like to invite Serpazan to offer his closing remarks and then his closing benediction. Ayşem Serpazan'ın geherabilem, Pagman Koski, Pagman Bahlaniçin.
Այսօր իսկապես հիշատակելու է Sts Vartanantz եկեղեցվող այս մեծ ընտանիքին համար։ Նաև պատմական ուրիշ նշանակություն ունի, եթե հարցնեմ 11 օգոստոսը ցեզի փամնես է, հայկական նոր տարին է, նավասակ առաջին օրն է։ Եվ գրեցնեք, թե ինչպես հայ եկեղեցին աշխարհի որ անկյունավոր գտնվի, մեզի կբերե մեր ինքնությունը, կդանի մեզ մինչև մեր արմատները, եւ այսօր հավաքված ենք այդ հայ եկեղեցվով երիտասարդ անդամներին մեկը պատվելու համար, հանցինս Գերաբադիպեր Սահակ Ծայրակուն Վարդապետյանին, Ուալես Նիկրիչը թիմեք որպես ոգևորվողի, այս պահենը սկսյալ որպես առաջնող ունահայոց թեմի։ Սիրելիներ, ընդհանրապես մենք սուբկիրքը կդարձենք Իրաք Նորիայի բզիկներուն, քիչ մնալ ձերերուն մխիթարության համար, քիրմը, որը մեջ հեքիաթները կան առհասարակ։ Բայց մենք կմոռանանք, որ սուբկիրքը ամբողջ կյանքի իմաստությունը կբերե որևէ որ կփանազայն եւ իր միտքը եւ սիրտը եւ ոգին գլեցնալով։ Եվ այդ քիրքերի մեկում մեջը ժողովրդի հերինակը կսվիթեր Սողոմոնի մաստուն շատ կարևոր աժմիական խլոք հարևու մակտոսը մագողված խոսքը։ Ժամանակ կա ծնելու, ժամանակ կա ներվելու, ժամանակ կա ուրախանալու, ժամանակ կա դրվելու։ Most of the time we think that the scriptures, the holy book, which we call in Armenian Asfazashunch, the lamp of God, which actually St. Paul used addressing to his disciple. It's a book, just a book like other novels or myth. But nevertheless, I believe that, not because I'm a priest, but I believe that the whole wisdom of life is concentrated in these scriptures. And the author of Ecclesiastes, most probably Solomon, tells us that how there is a time for everything. There is a time for entrance and exit to this world, to be born and to depart from this world. There is a time of joy. There is a time for different aspects of his life. And I will add something in regard of today's our gathering. There is a time of welcoming and there is a time of farewell. And I know that how for the last 10 years we welcomed Hayr in order to serve in this galaxy, along with his higher education pursuing first at Boston College and then in Fordham University, with gracious funding of Dr. Hovannes and Shurak, Hovanesians. He assumed responsibility in order to shepherd the community of Holy Trinity, as you said, a faithful believers they came in order to express their respect. And eventually, right before COVID, you welcomed him in this community. I would like to go again, repeating all the quality-wise service which Hayr rendered, mentioned by the MC, the Chair of Board of Trustees, ARS, Sunday School, Saturday School, Men's Club, Prominent Men. Did I miss someone? Yeah, okay, that's right. Amaskayim, եւ այլն դակավին ուշներալ կան, որ բեկար մեկշնուզը ծանրապերնել. And you witness that how in Harsub, a faithful and authentic representative of the Armenian at large, but most specifically of the brotherhood of the Kilikia, the Catholic of Kilikia brotherhood. Harsub, as already mentioned in his sermon, his God-given talents he shared with you. And you are so proud of it. And that's how, as servants of Christ, all of us, as again Hayr mentioned, that it's not only for the clergy, but each and every member of this sacred body of Christ, be it board of trustees, ladies' guild, men's club, school teachers, etc., all of us, we are commissioned in order to bring and to share that good news which Jesus Christ embodied himself and he transferred to his disciples, and over the last 2,000 years, this Armenian community, Armenian nation, Armenian church is surviving against all kinds of odds. And I believe that no matter what the world, how they challenge our existence on this planet, please do believe. It's not an emotional statement I am doing. This nation has been blessed, and is blessed, and will be blessed for ages and ages, because God, as much as loved this world and sent his only begotten Son, in the same way, he loves us. Whether it was coincidence or not, the saving ark came and landed on Mount Ararat. Isn't it privileged that the only begotten Son of God came and in dream he designed the Holy Cathedral of Sukh-Echmiadzin? And throughout centuries, when Mesrok Mashtos, he saw the hand of God. He didn't say, I did it. We know that how in our society, the individualism, the egoism is becoming more and more prevailing us. I did it, I did it. That's why we have iPhone. That's why we have all the eyes. Mesrok Mashtos could say that, you know what, guys? Here I came with solving the problem, inventing not 22, 24, 30, but 36 letters, which is the most richest alphabet in the world. And I believe that all of us, when we have this consciousness, who we are, and then we transfer that spirit to our next generations, I believe that we'll go forward with a positive vision. And I'm so glad that today, Hayr Sahag enjoyed, as he said, not only his funeral, but right now we enjoyed that he is so much loved. You are going to miss him, etc., etc. He came from Greece to the United States in order to bring us the wisdom of Hellenic world, which is the cradle of It's a small country comparing to, let's say, United States, but it is a cradle of wisdom, and he came in order to share that wisdom to us. And now he is going back to Greece in order to refresh and renew his wisdom, and God willing one day to come again and to reilluminate us, and in order to, let's say, renew us. Sele Hayr Mezamar iskabese, Yevuakutuner, Yev Mezamar Pachtavotuner, Yev Lai Mezamar iskabese Barutuner Vor, Mezidan Gilikyo Gapoyo Sukyan, Yerdasak Miapan Borbes, Yegar, Yev Daretsi Imastutyan, Gertzar, այս խաղութը ամենետ դժվարին դակնաբալի օրերուն առաջնորդել եւ այն բոլոր խոսքերը, որ սպեցիալ վստահաբար իրենց ոչ միայն շփներեն, այլ իրենց սրտերեն գփոխել եւ այդ ծեվով ես ուրախ եմ, որ թումփակը բահեցի այդ փոխությունի մեջ հայ երեցվող իլիգո կաթողիկոսության, այդ հարաբերության, զարգացության հասկացությունը։ Այսօր երբ որ Հայաստան գնաց, Երեսի հաջիսի մեզի սիհոնդերեն ուզեն, որ խաչ շիներդից, որպես հայկական խաչ լա, ոսկեբակ մարզատյա խաչ։ Այսօր տարմիամը դա պարկ գնաց և աբսկվեց։ Բայց չմնայց, որ երբեք այդ խաչը ես պիտի նվիրեի իրեն։ Խաչով և աբետարանով։ Անվամայր, որ մենք Վարդանանցի մեջ կսենք աբետարան ու խաչ շարվի, հացիվ երգինք հասկացվի և ես ստացեմ, որ այս խաչով և աբետարանի խոսքով այս սուպը ավելի պիտի հասկացնե, պիտի շենցնե, պիտի զորացնե մեր քաղաքները ու հուալը լալի։ Շնորհակալություն եղան։
Նոր խաչով անեմ։
Այո, անվայն։
Բահբանի չիվույս հավատացրոց Քրիստոս ասված մեր բահյա, բահբանյա, եվորդնյա, զասկս հայոց, զգրեցիս Հայաստանյայց, ասկումարյալ հավատացյալ ժողովուրդսկո, ընտովանյալ սուպ և բատվագան խաչիկոյի խաղաղության, բրգյա, հերևել և հաներև ու տիշնամույն, արժանավորյա կոլքյան պարավորել սկեզն ոտվո և ընցրպով կույտ, այժմ և միշտ և հավիդյան սավիդենից ամեն։ Աստված օրհնե բոլորը, բարձրալ շնորհակալություն։
In the back, we've got refreshments, coffee, and dessert for you. So feel free to stop in on your way.
You did it.